Well, good morning, friends. Happy Sunday. I am Pastor Lauren. I'm one of the pastors at Culpeper United Methodist Church, and happy Sunday once again. I am excited about what we have planned for worship this morning, and I just want to share a couple of things with you as we prepare ourselves for worship in just a little while. So again, we are worshiping together during the month of April at 10 o'clock. There are two ways that you can join us for worship. You can join us in person in the sanctuary. Wear a mask from the time you leave your car to the time you return to your car, and we have volunteers who will take care of all the rest, talk you through our health form and everything like that. Or you can join us virtually. You can find our worship service on Facebook or on YouTube, whatever platform you would like to worship on. We know that not everyone is comfortable and ready and able to return to in-person worship. And if what makes the most sense for you right now is to worship virtually, we wholeheartedly support you in doing that and are grateful that we can still be connected with you. I did want to continue to lift up as a reminder that for the month of May, we are going to have additional worship opportunities for the month of May. We're going to continue that 10 o'clock option, whether that's in person or online. But we're going to add a service at 8 o'clock. And the service that we add at 8 o'clock will be in our lower parking lot. You can either do that drive-in style where you stay in your car the entire time in the service, or you can bring your own chair and you can get out and in the parking lot, you can sit outside in a chair in a parking space. If you do get out of your car, then we do need you to wear a mask. If you stay in your car, you don't need to. But the great thing is that when we worship together outside, we are able to sing. So I know that Pastor John and I and Jeannie, our worship staff, we are looking forward to getting to continue to sing together when we do this outdoor service. So again, that's not happening until May, but I just want to continue to get you thinking about that. If you have any questions about that, I know for some folks, it's been over a year since you've been able to come to an in-person worship opportunity. If you want to hear more about that, if you want to hear more about how we are doing this safely, please reach out. I'd love to answer any questions that you might have about that, help walk you through what those processes are going to look like. The only other thing that I wanted to share with you today is I wanted to continue to say Happy Easter. Yes, Easter was 2 Sundays ago, but we are continuing to celebrate. And the reason that we celebrate is that we as Christians, we celebrate for the whole Easter season. We celebrate from Easter Sunday to Pentecost. In the time of the church, that's called Eastertide. And one thing that you might not have known is that's a longer season than Lent. It's actually a handful of extra days. And in this season together, we are celebrating that Christ is risen. We are celebrating that there is still good works from God, good works for us to continue to do in this season. And of course, we as Christians, we are Easter people, so we celebrate this all year round, but we especially celebrate this in this season together. So for this season for worship, one of the things that we're doing is our sermon series has been called Where is Jesus? So we kicked that off last week. We are continuing that today, and next Sunday we are looking at scriptures from the book of Acts that talk about that talk about people who were in that space of shortly after Jesus and where Jesus was present for the early church in Acts. So I'm looking forward to hearing more about what Pastor John is going to share with us. I believe today we are talking about Philip in that scripture from the book of Acts, and we're going to talk about where was Jesus to Philip. We've got awesome music planned, both some stuff that Jeannie has been working on with our traditional groups and some things that Amy has put together in the more 929 style. We'll have a time with young disciples. We'll share in some announcements and some time of prayer together, and it's going to be a great service. So I am looking forward to worshiping with you, whether you are going to join us in person in the sanctuary or via our live stream on one of our virtual platforms. Our worship will surely be better because you are a part of it. Well, friends, I'm going to go ahead and finish drinking this coffee here and head to the church in just a little while. I look forward to worshiping with you. If you do worship with us and join us, I'd encourage you to fill out your attendance slip, share your prayer concerns with us so we can know how we can continue to be praying for and supporting you in this season. And again, if anybody has any questions about what it looks like to return to in-person worship, whether that's in our parking lot, in their cars or outside of your cars, kind of tailgate style worship, or in our sanctuary, we're going to be having all those options available. And I would love to help answer questions that you have about that. So see you soon, friends.